Ag teachers literally have the best job in the world. They get to come in contact with so many young people and make an impact on their lives.
I chose to major in agri-science education because when I was in high school I had an amazing experience with my two agricultural educators, and they really convinced me that working with students and helping to shape the future of the agricultural industry was something that I would be good at and something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
I decided to major in agri-science education because I realized that some of the most influential people on me were teachers that I had in high school, and the reason that they were so influential was because they believed in me so much, and they really encouraged me to learn more from those classes than just the content. And one of the biggest classes where I really learned that was from my Ag Ed classes, and so I want to be able to do that for students too.
I was really involved in 4-H and FFA, and I was really passionate about agriculture. I really liked all the different areas of agriculture, and I really couldn't choose one. And so I decided, why not teach ag, because then you get to learn more about all the areas. And I also was really passionate about working with kids, so I kind of found a way to bring both of my passions together.
I chose to major in agri-science education because I wanted to share my passion for agriculture with basically the next generation of students. I know that being an agriculture education teacher, every day is unique, and you never will have a boring day, and every day will just be exciting and fun, and that really is just what drew me to be an Ag Ed major.
I want to be able to influence students and to be able to help them find their fit and just find what they're looking for in life, and agri-science education can help me do just that.
I chose to major in agri-science education because I had such a wonderful experience in my high school ag program.
So I was unsure about agri-science education at first. I knew I wanted to go to college, but I didn't know where, and I didn't know what I wanted to study. And through my experience actually in FFA, just as a member, and then my experience as a state officer, I really realized that the impact that my advisors had on me and my fellow members had on me was huge, just bigger than anything else I'd ever been a part of.
I was sitting at FFA camp with a couple of ag teachers just talking about different things, and that was the moment when one of them convinced me that it was probably the right thing for me to do, and that I was really in it for all the right reasons, and I wanted to help students succeed in the future. So those were the reasons that I decided that at that moment at FFA camp, sitting on that bench, was when I decided that agri-science education was right for me.
As a freshman at Ohio State, I chose to major in agricultural communication. After serving as a state officer and visiting classrooms and talking to students just like each of you, I realized that the classroom is where I want to be.
I had just been elected as a state officer, and I was part of a workshop that Dr. Jamie Cano was leading, and he was talking about how you actually get people interested in education. And I remember coming home and sitting at my kitchen table with my parents and just saying, I know that this is what I want to do.
So I actually came to Ohio State majoring in food science and technology, and it didn't take me until the spring semester of my first year to realize that that wasn't for me and that I was looking for something else. And I started to think about the things that I was interested in and really realized that majoring in agri-science education was what was going to give me a career in my actual interests.
I was a senior in high school, and I was planning on going to Indiana Wesleyan to study psychology. And in March of my senior year, I decided that's not what I wanted to do, and that I couldn't imagine doing anything but teaching agri-science education. So that's when I decided to come to Ohio State.
My ag teacher called me into his office one day, and I was a little nervous because, he never called me into his office before. So he's like, well, what do you want to do with the rest of your life once you go off to college and stuff like that? And I told him I was kind of leaning towards maybe following in my dad's footsteps a little bit. And he says, well, that's, a really good choice, but I think you'd make an excellent ag teacher. And because him and my other ag teacher had such a huge influence on me, that really stuck with me.
I chose Ohio State because I really like the atmosphere. I have been on campus for several FFA events. It was really the only time before coming to Ohio State as a student that I had been here, but I always remember how friendly people were and how amazing the university was. I was a little bit concerned that it was big at first, but the expression making a big place small actually does apply, and it's not just something people say.
I chose Ohio State because I really loved seeing the community and the family that people became when they were here as Buckeyes, and I really wanted to be a part of that.
The first time that I stepped on the campus of Ohio State, I knew right off the bat that this is where I was supposed to be. Things just felt right.
I chose Ohio State ATI because the hands-on educational experience is crucial to Agriscience education.
I wanted to attend a school with a great reputation that is known for their Agriscience education program.
I did an Experience Ohio State for a day as a student, and so I came and just spent the day with a current student, and I went to the classes, I saw the dorm, and I ate the food, and I really realized that it felt great being a student here. I felt like I was a student here and I wasn't yet, and so it felt like a home away from home, and that's what made me realize I wanted to be here.
Basically, I guess I chose Ohio State because it just, all the opportunities that I knew I would have as a student, from networking with industry leaders to just interactive hands-on activities with the different farms in our college, as well as just seeing and being with all the people that had a passion for agriculture already and really just wanted to inspire others out there in the world. So that really is what brought me to Ohio State.
Oh my goodness, there's so many things I like about and love about Ohio State. I love the tradition. I love that Ohio State was founded in agriculture.
I love the sense of community about Ohio State. You can go anywhere around the world and you're going to find someone from Ohio State. I've been to Brazil, there's people from Ohio State. I've been to Jamaica, there's people who love Ohio State.
What I love about Ohio State is the family atmosphere it has. I didn't realize coming into this college of how much it would just seem as a close-knit family. The school might have over 40,000 students in it, but being on the CFAES campus really just brought out that kind of inner family workings of realizing that you know way more people than you thought you would.
Classes here make me really excited for when I have my future agricultural education career.
I've been tagged to teach ag.
I've been tagged.
I've been tagged.
I've been tagged to teach ag.
I've been tagged.
I've been tagged.
I've been tagged to teach ag.
I've been tagged.
I've been tagged to teach ag.
I've been tagged to teach ag. Have you?
Have you?
Have you?
Have you?
Have you?
Have you?
Have you? Visit Ohio State on September 26th.
You'll learn more about the majors of agricultural communication, agri-science education, and community leadership.
Register at acel.osu.edu.
There's just no better place to be if you are going to go into an agriculture career than right here at Ohio State in the College of Food, Ag, and Environmental Sciences.